Well, good morning. And guess what I did today? Can you tell? Look, Clyde. He's been washed. Clyde had a bath. But I'm just going to go to Honda to ask the mechanic what he thinks about something. I'll show you what it is. The weld on the main frame member holding the peg on is rusting. The other peg is no problem. The other weld, I have no rust on the frame members anywhere else. So, it's a bit of a concern, eh? We don't want to suddenly have the peg let go or the frame get compromised. That would not be cool, would it? So, that's what we're going to do. Get their opinion. Nice day. Look at the sky. I think it's about 5 degrees centigrade. And that, at this time of year, it's only February, is pretty darn awesome. Well, here we are at Honda. Honda Powerhouse. Okay, so we have a verdict on the rust spot, and I didn't look carefully enough, I guess. There's your Harley Davidson dealer there. Conquerors, motor, custom motorcycles, I don't know what they do, something like that. Anyway, getting off topic there. I didn't notice it, but he did, so good eye on his part. The frame is slightly pushed in there, and you know, on one of the times I've dropped the bike, that's what's happened. It's pushed the frame just slightly in, and as a consequence it cracked the paint around the weld, and there we have the problem. So what I'll do is I'll get I think I might have some, or maybe I don't, but anyway, it's an acid solution, and one of the brand names is Rust Mort. And what it does is, after you take off the surface rust, you know, there's always some little bits pitted in the metal, you know, in situations like that. So the Rust Mort, it'll convert that from iron oxide into another chemical compound. It's pretty cool, eh? And that takes care of it. Then, you know, you prime and paint. Thing is, if you don't do that and you just prime and paint after taking most of the rust off, the rust can carry on propagating like rabbits under the paint. It doesn't need oxygen or moisture anymore as long as it's already started. On another note, I've ordered new tires. My front tire, believe it or not, has 19,000 kilometers on it. I know, eh? 19,000. And it's a Kenda K270. But it needs replacing simply because it's badly cupped. If it wasn't cupped, it would last another few thousand kilometers, I'm sure. There's enough tread elsewhere. So, pretty cool. And the rear tire has 12,000 kilometers, but it's got a lot of life left. But I thought, while I'm ordering the front, I'll order the rear, because I think I'll need it by late spring on the rear anyway. And I have decided on, some of you might not agree with this choice, but the Shinko 700. And the reason is, the 700 is a little bit more road oriented than the K270 Kenda. They call it 60-40 road dirt. When you look at the tread, it looks like it. It's going to handle better on the road, and I think it will handle adequately on the dirt, and might even be a little bit of fun in some respects, because it's going to spin easier on the dirt than the Kenda. Well, you know, if I get into loose corner or something, I can probably kick the rear end out power it out a little bit easier. I don't know, that might be fun. You know, I know the 700 won't be as good in wet, slippy conditions, but most of our conditions here, being that the climate here is so dry in the season, that it's mostly hard pack, rocky, you know, type of thing, dry. Anyway, I also ordered, apart from the tires, a repack kit for the Yoshi. And they didn't sell the Yoshi repack kit, but they did sell the Moose Racing kit made for the Yoshi model that I have. It'll fit it. It's designed that way. So I'll try that. They claim that it is 5 to 10, or it lasts 5 to 10 times longer than the Yoshi packing. That's quite a claim. I don't know. Oh, look at that. People out riding their bicycles now. It's a sure sign spring is coming, right? The birds are building. I noticed that. I noticed that they're gathering nesting materials. Yeah, they're busy having sex and building homes. The birds know it's going to be spring soon.